Hey, welcome back to Path of Radiance Randomized. You might be wondering, why are we on the resume chapter screen? This is because the game crashed on me in the middle of last map, the rock map. So, a lot of you in the comments have been saying, hey, just make save states. So I did. When I suspended the game, I made a save state right here in case of a game crash. The game crashes when I try to load the save file. I've tried this 4 times. And it keeps crashing. So I have to play the whole map from scratch. And I did. I played the entire map and got 2 turns into Clash last episode. Wait, I hear you say. That didn't happen last episode. You're correct. That is because OBS decided that I actually didn't have a microphone, and there was no audio recording whatsoever. Now you might be asking yourself, well, okay, replay this chapter then. That's why you make a different save file for each chapter, in case there's a recording error and you have to replay it. But because of the game crash, I've played Strange Lands from scratch twice, almost all the way through the first time and all the way through the second time. I'm not playing that map a 3rd time. So that footage is just going to be lost forever. And what I mean to say...
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
...is we're doing Clash now. I'm just playing Clash, alright? God. This entire run... I did something horrible in a past life. I must have kicked babies and ate children. Because this run has been a cluster of tragedies. However, like a proud fighter, I will press on. Now, for those of you that don't know what Clash is, it's a Fire Emblem Gaiden map. Except even worse, because Fire Emblem Gaiden at least has, like, some trees and bushes you can use as terrain, some graves. These trees are just like, you can't go here spots. There is not a single piece of terrain in this entire map that you can, like, position yourself on defensively. It's just you and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your move, right? 7, yeah. It's just you and the hordes upon hordes of enemies. However, I've learned some things. For example, Alencia's a raven. With celerity. If I just keep giving her level ups, she might actually prove to be really useful on the, 2 maps she's allowed to be on. And in terms of nice goodies on this map, there are a few, but I also learned something important. You see, in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, the Demiband doesn't work on racing. This is because they don't want to give you a unit that can refresh 4 dudes at any moment. Which, okay, right? Like, that makes sense. That's fair. The Demiband isn't coded to not work on herons. It's coded to not work on racing. So if I happen to have a strapping young 112-year-old man randomize into a heron, the Demiband isn't coded to not work on him. So basically, I sacrificed giving Janaf the ability to move after refreshing, And in exchange, he now has the ability to permanently refresh 4 units. I forgot to turn off animations. The entire start to this episode is just a Greek tragedy. So, you know, we're moving as best as one can move. Oh, and another interesting thing about this map. You know, it happens. Let's just, he has the Vacati. And he drops it. The S-rank sword is just mine for the taking. Ignore how, Ilyana only just now got an A rank in swords. So it might be a little difficult to get there. But, you know. Maybe, things are gonna go good. In case you couldn't tell, these continuous technical difficulties have put me in, how do you say, a mood. And I am trying not to let it affect my life. Because at the end of the day, am I really going to have a worse life just because episode 27 of a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance randomizer is going poorly? No. You know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go get Korean barbecue with some friends that flew in from Louisiana. I'm honestly going to have a great time. But you know what? I love being enraged by dumb shit that doesn't matter. I think that's part of the human condition, right? We live our lives every day, and in order to not go insane thinking about the horrors of all the things that actually matter, like, you know, starving children, wars across the world, rather than having to deal with the reality of those things, we just get angry at inconsequential bullshit, and because that now takes up our mind, we don't think about the other things. So really, me being a petty bitch and getting angry at all kinds of dumb shit is healthy. It's good. That way, it's the insanity and the tragedy of what the world has become. That is truly, I am doing my civic duty. Yes. I'm a person. Shut the fuck up out there, okay? Don't think, oh man, this is... I'm a good man. I will see the light of heaven. I don't know about you, but I want to walk up to the pearly gates, and St. Peter's going to look at me and go, damn, that's Steve. Get that motherfucker up here. And then I'm going to be in heaven, surrounded by the light of all of my loved ones that were good enough to get into heaven. It's definitely not all of them, but, you know, it's fine. Can Alencia kill something? Huh, she actually, I mean, she can do a little damage. If she just gets some more stats, honestly, she could do some hot girl shit. Randolph, you should be able to kill this guy. Okay, of course not, right? Like, honest to God, why would you ever be able to actually kill something? Ooh. Stefan, you should be allowed to get your namesake. Unfortunately, you're gonna need a crit. Unless... Joffrey! The odds aren't looking great. But that was all I needed. Now, let's get Mr. Oh, Dauntless Low is hit, not evasion. Okay, well, I mean, that's not terrible. Ike... Yeah. Ike should be able to just kill this thing. So, okay. Schizophrenic rant over. Another one will definitely follow in about 5 minutes. So, you know, mark your calendar. But. We are... Hang on, did I just, like, change the round? Anyways. Not the greatest of odds. But, fucking who gives a shit. Ranulph simply hit 270%. Thank you. You did a good job. Now, Stefan, go back and claim your Fire Emblem Blade right. How dare that man use the Vei-Kati? Granted, Stefan's not going to be allowed to use it either. I'm going to have to give it to Ilyana if I can get her to level up sword rank enough, but, you know. And then Ilyana will be able to fight Ashnard. Actually, that'll kind of go hard. Okay, so, now. Actually, if I clear these two out, Alencia can kill that guy. That's nice. I like that. That's cool. Mist, you probably are going to be the best at dealing with, yeah. Get this guy out of here. I don't like looking at his killing edge. I believe it to be quite cringe. Okay, very, very good. Very, very nice. Everything is going great. That man is dead. I'm getting to the point where I should probably take Paragon off of you and give you, like, a skill that'll... Like, a combat skill. Riding up here, What are your skills again? I don't remember. Corrosion. Right, I gave you corrosion for some goddamn reason. Moram! Zap this guy's nuts off. This is why I benched you. Okay, let's remember that we have a 4 refresher Janaf down there. Could you please proc Adept once? Thank you. Turns out, giving Ilyana skills that rely on chance activation is not a guaranteed kill on things. I know, I was shocked too. I thought things would always go right for me all the time whenever I wanted them. And now you're telling me that that's not how that works? I feel lied to. I feel bamboozled. And honestly, quite possibly, even Schmeckeldorfed. Alright, Alencia. Yep. There we go. The Alencia training arc has begun. I mean, with her growth rates, it might be pretty good. It's gonna be a little hard to actually train her, but, you know, who gives a shit? Honest to God. Just forget about it. Yep. Bromathan? Bromathan? There we go. You missed the first attack because you wanted to hype up the critical hit. I get you, I get you. You wanted to look cool. Want to, impress the ladies with your sick critical hits. Slash. Dodge. Slash. Alright, now that we have 4 units, Janaf, sing them a song from your soul. Alright, so the immediate biggest threat is this sniper right here. Thankfully, Braum can very much make him not a threat. Yeah, okay, sure. Immediately not a problem anymore. Excellent. Ooh, a steel bow that he can't use. That's nice. And then you can get rid of Bolganone over here. And we will have survived the first 2 turns of Clash. Also known as the only 2 interesting turns of Clash. That being said, God could smite me at any moment, at any time. But, please don't, haha teehee. And we are continuing to try to farm Largo and his staff rank so that he can use the Ashira staff. I wonder if I should just spam Warp. How much weapon XP do you think Warp gives? I have the entire wealth of human knowledge at my fingertips. I can just look up how much that gives. Rolf, you just move right here. Arm yourself with that, and that'll be pretty cool. Alright, just making sure that I didn't fuck up anything. Yes, Alencia is very much not in danger. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I guess I could also try to get Zahark's rank up to S, but I don't know if I'll have the deployment slots for both Largo and Zahark. Because I would definitely deploy Largo over him. I just got parried. Oh, fuck. And now here is the Sonic Sword. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster. Faster, faster, faster. Thus said the Lord. Corinthians, Book 2, Verse 7. Yep. Imagine being so shit an Armor Knight dodges you and doubles you. Honestly, I'd just be ashamed. Alright, so I just hit the old Google. And by Google, I mean Serene's Forest. And Warp gives 7 weapon experience. Which is the most anything gives in the game. So I might just spam a Warp Staff to completion. So that Largo can use the Ashira staff. Because thinking about what I would even want to warp skip coming up, there's like nothing. Like, I don't think warp is actually as cool as it is in other games. Like, yeah, I guess I could warp Ike over here, but like, who gives a shit? honest to God, who gives a shit? Alright. So someone has to sacrifice themselves to be not used for, like, pretty much the entire rest of the map to go up and get this guy to fuck off. Reese, it's been an honor. And even then, not really. I'll just move him to the left, and he'll then fight the goons over there. So, like, really nothing happened. I was being completely facetious. But, you know. Okay. So I'm thinking what I definitely want to do is form a line and use Janaf to make it so that Mist, Ranulph, Stefan, and Ike can contribute. No, actually, Stefan can kind of just make it there himself. Alright, but let's try to leave one of them weaker kills for Alencia. Okay, that's going to be a little difficult. Yeah, that's going to be a little difficult. But not exactly too difficult. Largo, show this man God's ignore, like, when he flooded the world, or when in the book of Job he killed a dude's wife, destroyed his crops, and maimed his land, just to prove to the devil that his followers were loyal and would not succumb to the devil. I mean, like, yeah, he gave Job, like, 7 wives and 8 farms after that, but, like, why did you do that in the first place? Kind of fucked up, ain't it? Alright. Every now and again, I use my Catholic school education to not actually go to church, but to make dumb Bible references. Seriously, what the fuck was God doing in the book of Job? Why does anyone think that's a good look for him? Also, why is his name pronounced Job? It's spelled J-O-B. That fucker's name is Job. You really tried to out-mage Rexcalibur? You fool. Ooh, level up for Taronio. Wow, okay, that's just a good level up. That's just good. I forgot I gave him Provoke and Shade as a joke. There we go. Alencia's getting kills. She's tasting blood. She's getting stronger. Well, the Sonic Sword's actually kind of cool, I'll admit. Hack. Callus. Let's just keep getting that weapon XP. Actually, I should have given her a blade weapon. I believe blades give more weapon XP than other weapons. Not in this game, they don't. I just looked it up. As long as she's using a steel sword, she's gaining as much weapon XP as she's gonna get. Well. Alright then. I mean, Khalil might miss, get hit, and then crit and die. Alright, Joffrey, you can do... Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I should have known that's what was going to happen. Why did I do that? Oh my god, that's my fault. I gave him the bow as a joke because he could still equip it. But of course it was going to crash the game. Why did I do that? Why? I have no one to blame but myself. I have literally no one to blame but myself. Why did I do that? Oh my fucking god, I'm an idiot. Oh god, and I gotta redo another map, and I can't even be angry at the game because this was obviously what was going to happen. Alright. So. We're just moving on, alright? Everything that just happened, everything that you just witnessed, we're moving on. None of it is real. None of it particularly matters. It's all in the past. Now, Braum... Damn. Huh. It's fine. Braum will simply activate Colossus. Fuck. Damn. What do you mean relying on all of these percentage-based skills is not resulting in them always going off? What is this shit? Some bullshit, you know? That's what it is. Okay. You can go down here. Perfect. And now I don't even need to rely on you proccing Adept. Which is a good thing, because you didn't. Alright. We've got some more experience. Yep, and then missed. Can get to over her. Ranulf. Can get to over her. Janeth can sing a beautiful melody. And then we can get back on track to what we've always wanted to do. Murder. Alright, so I gotta be a little bit careful. Actually, the cats are fine, right? Like, these guys are fine now. I'm not worried about that attack range. I'm not even worried about that one. So, before we go off into battle, is anyone too badly hurt? Mia could use, like, some help. Very good. And a level up for Largo. What does Mr. Jumbo Large have for us? More magic. That works for me. That works for me. Mist can only reach this short spear chucker. So let's kill him. You think you're a chuckster, huh? Well, go on. Chuck at me. Bitch. Okay. That's good. Ooh, that's real good. Love that experience. Some things just happened. See, you can use Blizzard now. That's pretty good right there, I must say. Yeah, let's get this man of the cloth out of here. Only I'm allowed to rely on Jesus for magical superpowers. Not you. You can go fuck yourself. Ow. And down he goes. Marvelous. And then I can go over here. I can trade the Irvin so that he can defend himself. And then I can just kill this general. This general probably doesn't even have 20 speed. My generals are the real generals. You know that because they're fast and accurate. That's what a general's known for. Ooh! Randolph is leveled up. What do you got for us, baby? Increasing the one stat that's most important for you to increase? Sure. Rolf can use it. Yeah, they can both use A-rank lances now, so... Who's closer to a level up? Rolf? You got it, Chief. That's a brave foe. I need to get that guy out of here before he braves all over me. I was about to make a joke of the Atlanta Braves, but with the way that the Orioles are playing this season, I can't make fun of any other team. Except the Yankees, because that's my God-given right, and the Colorado Rockies. Oh, can also make fun of the White Sox. Oh, but the White Sox are the Pope's baseball team. I don't think I can do that. Also, if the Pope can be a Chicago White Sox fan and still believe in God, he deserves the title of Pope. Like, he clearly has earned it. I think that's, in fact, that's probably why they chose him. Which is crazy, because the Chicago White Sox were, like, a playoff team and a World Series team not too long ago. It was, like, 20 years. That might be... Okay, it has been a while. Oh, no, I'm being crit! For 3 damage! Oh... Alright, Stefan. Nice. Got him. Okay. This cat's also... Okay, he's not gonna do anything. Oh no! 3 units from a point in the map that I like literally don't give a shit about. Isn't this map so fun? Late game Path of Radiance has some stinkers in its maps, doesn't it? Alright, well, regardless. Alright, let's have... I'm just gonna put Ike in the middle here. And then have Ranulph close by. And I'm just gonna work off of the assumption that nothing can kill them. Is that assumption wrong and going to get me killed? There's always a chance. You know what I just realized? This game doesn't have the charm skill. For those of you that don't know about other Fire Emblems, Tellius takes a lot of inspiration in its skills specifically from Yggdrasil, FE4 and 5. Like, a lot of the skills that were brought back in this game aren't new skills, they're just skills from that game. Which is fine. There were a lot of cool skills in that game. But what's weird about it is that they just didn't bring back Charm. Charm was one of my favorite skills. It just increased the hit and avoid, I believe, yeah, of any ally within 3 spaces. That was cool as shit. And you know what? Maybe that might have been, quote-unquote, too strong, and that's why it's not in the game. But I don't give a shit. I want my strong, broken skills. I deserve it. Alright, since experience doesn't really matter who I give it to at this point, where's Ilyana? She's like down here. Yep, alright. I just care about weapon experience. So I want to keep hitting things with Ilyana to have her keep getting sword experience so that she can use the vacancy. And that's it. Let me just make sure that I'm not getting anyone else in the way. Actually, it might be helpful to, do I have Rolf over here or something? We can include Mia for free, like a 2-for-1 deal. Alright, and then after that, Lucia's almost out of Dragon Gauge, but, like, she wasn't going to use any, like, the fact that she's contributed at all in this map, in and of itself, is a Christmas miracle. So, let us chant. Oh, fuck, I forgot to farm Alencia for aura and hype moments. Alright, you can get to this cat. How much damage do you do to the cat? 2 damage. Can I get this cat down to 2 health? Largo? I mean, you're highly likely to kill the damn thing, but that gets it down to 19. Do I have anything that does 17 damage? There's gotta be a through line here. Wait a minute. 17 times 2. That's... okay. That'll get it down to 21. Right? Alright, so 21. This... okay, yep. Alright, we have the through line. And if Stefan gets a crit, that's fine, because then he would bring it down to 1. Or he just healed himself. Because Soul is actually kind of cool. Alright. And then Braum. He'll just do that. Can I do that without using a Tomahawk? You know what? I'm just gonna risk the Colossus activation. Braum, please don't activate Colossus. There we go, baby! The Alencia training arc continues. I'm going to have done all of that, and she's going to get a point of skill and a point of luck. What you got? Okay, strength, speed, and luck, those are all the most important things for her to increase. Okay. That's fine. If she just keeps getting those, we'll be in a good spot. Largo. She's a little far back for my liking. Let's just get her over there. You know, honestly, forget the weapon XP. This is going to make Largo really strong. That was essentially 2 points of speed he just got. Oh, that's real good. God, Largo is cracked. I don't remember Largo's stats normally. I recall him being, like, perfectly serviceable. Like, he's one of them, not really as good as other Axe units you would have had trained up, but by God, that doesn't make him bad. But okay. Largo right now, though, is fucking insane. He's gonna have the Ashira staff. He's gonna have, Rex Aura. He's gonna be fucking goated. He kind of is goated right now. What am I smoking? Dodge. Wow, alright. Cool. I got no problem with that. What are you doing to me, Wyvern Lord? It appears you are doing shit, and also dick. Alright. Now, granted, I do have a bunch of flyers in front of that sniper. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, wait, can you even damage me if you hit me? I'll never know. I'll never know. Ow. Wow, you can't double him? Right, I keep forgetting I'm playing on hard mode, and even though this game is still pretty easy, hard mode enemies are still fully capable of doing good damage and having good survivability. Just because a game is easy doesn't mean everything is easy. Some things are not easy breezy lemon squeezy. Some things are difficult lemon difficult. Now, throwing Ike in the middle of a bunch of things and letting him bait everything out with with Ranulph behind to give support bonuses has thus far been proving to be a really good. He gives him 22 avoid. That's why nothing's hitting him. I am continuing my incredible quest of making a Wrath Resolve unit that's just never going to get into Wrath Resolve. Alright. Reese. Get him. Excellent. There we go. You're gonna go, like, over here. Alright. Now, that guy looks scary. But thankfully, I can make him use his much less scary killer bow. Oh, a red gem! Alright, I can make some money. I forgot to check these guys for items. No. 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 Alright, well... That was a brief moment of excitement, completely dashed. Alright. And I would like to bait out all of these cucks. So that means putting Rolf up her. Arm him with the javelin, and his goal isn't necessarily to kill all those guys. It's just to make them come down to meet me. Alright, this is probably Alincia's last attack before she has to de-shift. So... let's do our best to make it count. Alright, Braum will simply activate Colossus and get the kill on this guy. Damn. Braum, I want to see you do all them sick backflips. And alley-oops. Well. Let's keep giving her, kills. Ooh, nice critical. And a guard for good measure. Yeah, fuck that guy. Okay, we'll put you right there. Missed. But the power of L... Oh, that guy's like no help. What did I need to get this guy down to for Alincia? 7, so I need to do 27 damage without killing him. Is that possible? Oh, it's close. That will just kill him. Wait a minute, though. Hold on. Do you have any skills that need to work? Oh, you're giving me a pure water. How lovely. That's 28. Yep. Unless Stefan gets a critical hit, this guy will be in Alincia range. turns out having soul on a dude with, like, capped skill the moment you get him is pretty fucking hot. I know. Shocking development. I'm babying Alencia up, but am I really gonna find a fit? I gotta at least try to have her damage Ashnard, right? Like, I have to try to at least get her strong enough to do that. Her current damage output is 21. What is Ashnard's defense? I think his defense is like damn near 30. That might be a little difficult. But you know what? That ain't gonna stop me from trying. I mean, you know what, honestly? Like it. Yeah, sure. Let's just have Mist deal with that bullshit. Rayson can sing. Oh no, I mean Alencia could. What would I need to get this guy down to? Oh, she literally can't damage him. Alright, that's not worth trying. Let's get these two up. I don't know, maybe I want Brahms. I don't really give a shit about Brahms. More health and defense. That's all Janaf really needed. You know what? Maybe I should have been worrying about this guy more. Well, I need sword rank. So even though this is a worse attack by a large margin, I need the sword rank. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, Largo. You know, I think I like Mia over here more. Can I Hamurn a Men's Staff? Is that something you can do? I don't know if that's something you can do. I should see if I can do that. Got him! Yes. Most excellent. And then... You know what? Let's see if Volk can come off the bench. Why not? You know? Just let the man go. And he'll get a level up, and it will be great. What in the god? That is like the strangest Volk level up I've ever seen. Well, not really the speed part. The speed part makes sense. Alright, Joffrey. Taronio. Alright, well. Hey, I get an opportunity to use Savior. And then we'll just take, drop. What happens if a dragon loses the ability to rescue a unit when they unshift? Like, what happens to them? Is that even possible? Am I not understanding how rescue works? Yeah, whatever. I do believe that this has brought up, like, the rest of the enemies on the map will be aggroed here. I think. But nevertheless... I also think the two goons next to, Bertram don't move. Because I'm pretty sure they're normally, like, mages or some shit that protect him. There we go. So Randolph seems to be at, like, a fringe point. Where he's just barely, or not doubling, or just barely doubling. There are no Fog of War maps left in the game. Also, as soon as I get done talking about how I don't think those guys move, they move. You know, as you would expect. Now, there's a solid chance that I bit off more than I could chew at the very end here. I cannot deny the allegations that I might have bitten off more than I could stomach. But Rolf got a nice level up. So who's the real winner here? Actually, there aren't as many goons coming up as I thought. This is actually fine. Got him. Got him. Okay. This episode has been going on for like 50 minutes at this point. So I probably should end it after this turn. Yep. But like, we're right here. And I didn't have an episode yesterday because of all the technical problems that made me want to kill myself. So you know what? We're having a long episode today. Courtesy of me. Alright, well, there aren't even any more reinforcements after this. Okay, literally it's gonna take us 2 more turns. 1 more turn to fucking surround the guy. And then a turn to kill him. So, let the killing commence. Ilyana will simply activate Adept. Guard also works, I suppose. Alright, so we got that. What's her issue? 3? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We could have Alencia Gaming. And not a level up, but you know what? Not everything has. Alright, now Alencia is incredibly vulnerable where she is. And that's, not exactly the greatest. Mist will continue to just single-handedly hold off the Wyvern Lords. You know, I just realized that I saw Bertram, whatever the fuck his name is, as a dragon, and I did not once actually look at what his stats or anything were. I mean, he's a dragon. We just attack him from 2 range and he loses. But, like, what if he's got... Oh, hold on, I can... Movement of 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can just put Mist right here? Yeah, and he'll go up and Mist will actually be close by if something happens. I could not tell you what will happen, but could be something. Yeah, I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I don't even know what I'm thinking. I think I should have some peeps up here. Because those paladins to the up might be a little spooky if I do not absolutely murder the shit out of them right now. Ooh. Excellent work, my dear Reese. I'll just move you over there. And then Stefan. No, actually. Brahm will attack from over here with his handy iron bow that will not crash the game. And we will be able to continue. Looking at what else we could do. Right. Stefan. He can just go right here, right? Silver bow. He can't kill. Which means this kill can go to... Well, it could be anyone. You could kill this guy if you wanted. Pick up a sword, stab him to death. World is yours. That's quite literally the only stat of yours that needs to increase right here. So, good job, Stefan. Yeah, you can go up and stab this tiger. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Excellent work. How marvelous. A level up. More luck, resist, skill. I mean, skill's good. Skill is now a 1 in 4 chance to activate Guard or Adept. So, like, I ain't gonna be bitching about that. Well, I mean, I could. It's not outside the realm of possibility for me to bitch about it. But I'm not going to. And there you go. Goodbye. You are dead. Volk just kind of hang out over her. And then... Rolf. I have not been using Gamble as much as I should. But then again, it was kind of just a joke that I gave it to Rolf in the first place. And boom. Alright. The red gem, as it was foretold. Now Janaf will chant. Alright. Now the priority is getting rid of these Paladinos, I think. Yeah, that guy's got a Brave Lance and a bunch of other scary weapons. That guy only has a Venom Lance. Okay. So I really don't give a flying fuck about that North Paladin. It's this one that I'm worried about. If I can kill that guy in the north, I will. But... Ow. But it's not on my list of priorities. Exactly. You know? Okay. Ooh, Brahm almost is leveled up. And now... Rolf can probably just... Wait a minute, a situation where Rolf can't actually kill either of these people? Let's do it! Gamble, gamble, gamble. Okay, so... Yet again, the lesson about chance activation being reinforced continuously and annoyingly. Now... I'm, like, fairly certain I can... Yeah. I can just kill this guy real quick. Ow. Okay, fuck. Alright, so this is annoying. Wait a minute. Largo. I can use warp for not stupid reasons. Because now... Tyronio is right there. Ready to contribute. Do I cap magic? Not yet. Wow, Bishop's magic cap is a lot higher than I remember. Alright. So, here's how this is going to go. I need Ranulf to be able to... Okay, he can kill that. Perfect. And down he goes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ranulf is not going to level up just yet, but you know. He's getting there. Now, Stefan or Reese, one of you needs to be able to kill this guy. And kill this guy you can. Bam. Tee-hee. Skadoosh. Now that guy's dead. And I can have Reese kill the guy that Ike missed, and Tyronio, I'm hoping with just Elfire. No, gonna need Vexcalibur. And as I established, that Venom Lance guy cannot do anything to me, so we're good. I don't think that guy could have done anything to me either, but maybe if he walked up to Janaf, hit him somehow, and then the Venom Lance guy came, maybe he could have done something. I'm not entirely sure, but it could have happened. It's more likely than you think. Alright, and then Reese. Go get him, champ. Leveling up for Reese. A good time to get skill and speed. Sure, skill and resistance. That's what I said. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's about to de-shift, actually. Oh, that Bjork guard might be... That might be a little difficult to deal with. Nah, who gives a shit? What? Wait, why didn't he... Is it because he's a randomized version of a bishop? So his AI is only to heal? But since he doesn't have a heal staff anymore, he just kind of runs around like a chicken with its head cut off? Okay, well, I really didn't have to worry about that vent. Oh, it's because he couldn't damage Braum with his attack. Son of a... I just want to kill Bertram. I just want him gone. Alright, Alright, well, for starters... This is going to do decent damage. I will eat your soul. Yes, yes, Bertram. You are very interesting. Yeah, we will learn more about you in the sequel, but not like actually at a moment that's really that significant. You're just gonna kind of show up at the very end of the sequel. Oh wait, is he about to D-shift? Yeah, he's about to D-shift. And he's not gonna get the chance to un-D-shift. Because he's gonna have to wait till his turn to use the Lagu Stone. Perish. Perish. Why did he have two different... Wait, why do you have two different boss quotes? That is strange. Alright, anyways, Rolf. This is an objectively terrible decision, but I just want to see Gamble actually work. I want to justify Gamble's existence. Yes! Alright. And because if I remember correctly, Black Knight chapter is next. I'm going to give Ike the kill on Bertram so that he can get, more experience. Perish. Perish. Me. Kill. What? Kill me. Kill me! I do like how they do foreshadow that something's fucking wrong with him. And he says release as he dies, as he's being released from the control of that mad helmet. Bertram is being mind-controlled by the helmet. He's actually, someone who should be dead. Do I need to worry about spoilers? It's fucking episode 28 of a Path of Radiance randomizer. Yeah, it is very funny that he's actually, Renning. Which, like... It was kind of interesting that Path of Radiance specified that Alencia had a cool uncle. Like, why would you mention her uncle as well as her father if her uncle wasn't significant? Like, otherwise, why would you just kill... I want to get out of this goddamn map. And it's actually further foreshadowed by, Volk and Bastion support. For those of you that don't know... If you're wondering why Bastion and Volk are together in Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance explicitly says, yeah, Bastion has something for Volk to do. It's neat. Anyways, that chapter's over. And now that I've saved the game, I can rest assured that a game crash will not set me back. Woo.